Hi everyone, so today we are going to discuss the concept of opposites. So this is prepared by, of course, yours truly, Mrs. April May Benitez, math teacher. Okay, so let's try this. This is actually a topic taken from primary schools, like kindergarten, yung ilan topic. So this is very easy. So it says here, or the instruction here, look, listen, and match the opposites. So we are going to match the opposites. So here, for the first one, we have fast. So the opposite of fast, of course, is slow. So dasig, hinay. Next, for loud, the opposite of loud or gahod is quiet or kalinong. And the second one is, the third one, is open. So we have here open, which implies to a door na abri. So the opposite of open is shut. So as you can see, we have here sarado ang door. So meaning this is open, this is shut, or the other term for that is closed. And for the big one, the opposite of big is, of course, small. Okay, so these are opposites. So amo ni siyang aton nga i-discuss subong. Concept of opposites. So what is concept of opposites? So in mathematics, opposites are denoted by the plus or by the signs plus, which is in sign. When it comes to sign, ang pamasa na sa iya is positive, and minus kung negative. So a plus sign before a number n. So n here represents any number. It is read as positive n. So, kung ang may ara, kung plus before sa number n, pamasa sina positive n. Kag in symbol, that is denoted by positive n. So, may plus before sang number n. While a minus sign before a number n is read as negative n. So, kung may minus sign naman before sang number n, so pamasa na sa iya is negative n, which is denoted by, in symbol, this one. So this is read as negative n. 0 is neither positive nor negative. Meaning to say, ang 0, wala na siya sign nga positive kag negative. 0 lang gid na siya. Okay. So when a number is written without any sign, it is understood to be positive. So, kung ang number gani class, nasulat siya nga wala sign before sa iya, meaning to say, positive na siya. Okay? And, to avoid confusion, we used a raised negative sign for the negative, in contrast to the lower minus for subtraction. Okay. So, para hindi ka mo magtalang, usually, ang sign sa negative number, though ang minus sign before sa negative number, ginapasaka-saka na siya. Kay ang operation nga subtraction, amo na siyang ginubutang sa lower part or sa pinakatunga. Okay? So, let's study the number line para ma-identify ka ang opposite. Okay, so we have here the number line. So, sa tunga sa number line, 0 na siya. So, ang 0, again, wala siya sign nga positive nor negative. Okay? 0 lang gina siya. To the right of 0, these are all positive integers. As you can see, ang tanan nga number sa positive wala na sign before sa number. So, this is understood that these are all positive integers. Kung ara gani sa right sang 0 ang integers, which is positive, meaning to say, dako na siya sang sa 0. So, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on and so forth. As you can see, we have here an arrowhead. So, this implies infinity, meaning to say, pwede ta pa ma-extend ang number line hasta sa wala na katapusan. Okay. So, to the left of 0, as you can see, we have all the negative integers. So, starting from negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 8, negative 9, so on and so forth. So, Ang numbers naman sa wala sa 0 or sa left sa 0, which are negative numbers or negative integers, mas gamay ni sila i-compare sa 0. So, meaning to say, class, hindi lang 0 ang pinakagamay sa number. So, may ara pagid gamay sa 0, and these are negative integers. Okay, so let's now locate the opposites. So, we have here negative 8. And ang opposite ni negative 8 nga ara sa pihak nga side sang number line is positive 8. So, therefore, negative 8 and positive 8 are opposites. So, here, the number 8 to the left of 0 is negative 8. So, ara ang number 8. Ang number 8 nga ara sa wala sa 0, negative 8 na siya. Ang 8 naman nga ara sa tuo sa 0 is positive 8. So, therefore, ang positive 8 kag ang negative 8 are opposites. Another one, the number 3 to the right of 0. So, there is, here is number 3 nga ara sa tuo sa 0. And 3 to the left of 0, ari sa ang 3 nga ara sa wala sa 0 is negative 3. So, therefore, negative 3 or positive 3 are siya, and negative 3 are opposite. So, opposite man ni sila. Okay? So, below are the real-life examples representing opposites. So, for example, number 1, an increase of 5 pesos is denoted by positive 5. So, the word is increase. So, ang word nga increase meaning pasaka siya, di ba? Saka. So, that is positive. Okay? So, if we are to represent this phrase or this sentence into integers, so this is positive 5. Now, while a decrease of 5 pesos is denoted by negative 5. So, kung decrease naman, nubo, so meaning negative na siya. So, given is 5. So, therefore, a decrease of 5 pesos is denoted by negative 5. Okay? Next, a profit of 100 pesos is denoted by positive 100. Because of the word profit, meaning ginansya, kung gabaligya ka, may ginansya ka, nagdugang imo kwarta, so that is positive. Okay, so therefore, the given here is 100. So therefore, in integers, that is positive 100. So while a loss of 100 pesos is negative 100. Sorry ha. Let me just correct this one. Again, so while a loss of 100 pesos is negative 100. Loss, perde. Kumbaga, nagbaligya ka, imbis nga maginansya ka, ikaw pinanabunan. So, that is negative. Okay? Next. So, this is number 3, not number 1. Okay, wait lang. So, number 3, a deposit of 200 pesos is denoted by 200 or positive 200 because deposit. So, nagdugang ka kwarta. For example, you have a bank account. So, nagpatago ka to kwarta. So, ang imo kwarta sa bangko, nagdugang. So, that is positive 200. Kaya given to the 200. Now, while a withdrawal of 200 is negative 200. So, mag-withdraw ka, ginbawi mo yung kwarta, ginbuhinan mo sa bangko. So, that is negative 200. Okay, and number 4, a rise of 8 degrees in temperature. So, magsiling ka rise, nagsaka ang temperature 8 degrees. So, nagsaka siya, that means denoted by positive 8. So, while a drop of 8 degrees naman, magsiling ka drop, nagnubo. So, while a drop of 8 degrees is denoted by negative 8. Okay, so kabay pa nga naintindihan, that is how you represent opposites in real life situation. Okay, so let's have now the okay, so you have to remember any movement from an initial point on the number line going to the right is represented by a positive sign. So kung mag-move ka gani sang bisan isa lang ka point nga ara sa tuo sang number line, automatic, that is positive kaysa right sa nga direction mo. So, while a movement to the left is represented by a negative sign. So, kung left naman gani, negative sign gina siya. So, tandaan, yung giglas ha sa number line, kung sa right sa number line, or sa right sa 0, that is positive, and to the left is negative. So, these numbers are sometimes called directed numbers or signed numbers. Okay? So, ang number nga ara sa number lines, tawag na sila signed, sa ila na signed numbers. Okay? Sige. So, try this out. So, represent the following with integers. So, kilanlan, ang aton dihimuon is you have to represent this in or with integers. So, for example, number 1. So, a weight increase of 3 kilograms. So, nag-increase siya 3 kilograms. So, ano ang aton the possible nga sign? Of course, positive. So, we have positive 3. Okay? So, no sign anymore because once a number doesn't have a sign, that is understood to be positive. Okay? Next. Number 2. Going up the stairs by 8 steps. So, up, pasaka. So, therefore, that is positive 8. Next, number 3. A decrease of 4 kilograms in weight. So, decrease, nagnubo. So, therefore, that is negative 4. And number 4, a drop of 10 degrees in temperature. So, drop, nubo pagid, nagnaog. So, that is also negative 10. And number 5, an increase of 510 in weekly allowance. Sorry, that is not allowance, nakakas. That is allowance. Okay, so let me correct that. Okay, so di na to. So we have number 5 na. So an increase of 510 in weekly allowance. So increase means nagsaka. So that is positive 510. Okay. So, state the opposite of the quantities described in the previous slide. So, inibala. So, diba we have answered or we have represented the following given with integers. So, ang himuon ta after ta nakuha na ang iyang representation as integers, ikwaon ta iyang opposite. So, are you state the opposite of the quantities described in the previous lesson. So, here, diba na-answeran ka na, no? Ang iyang representation sa integers. Now, we are going to get the opposite of each one of them. So, number 1, the opposite of 3, of course, is negative 3. And number 2, the opposite of 8 is negative 8. And number 3, the opposite of negative 4 is positive 4. And number 4, the opposite of negative 10 is positive 10. And lastly, the opposite of 510 is negative, sorry, that should be negative 510. Wait lang. Okay, so that's it. So that is negative 15. Okay, so for your practice, so all you need to do is just to answer this on a 1/4 sheet of pad paper. So, identify the opposite of the following numbers. So, you have to copy and answer 1 to 5 lang na siya. So, kwaon nyo lang ang opposite. And then, ipass nyo sa akon sa next distribution. Okay, so thank you so much. That's all and God bless.